Hi Jeff, how you going?
Oh, good, Phil.
That's
Good.
great. Have a seat, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
So, things going well?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It's been interesting as I've come back from all that training we went to with the legislative changes and so on. So I'm just trying to work through actual behavioural change.
Right.
So we've got all this new knowledge,
Yes.
all the new procedures, everything's in place.
Yeah, that's great.
But not all of us are actually making the change, and I'm struggling in the workplace as a result.
Okay. So what would you like to see as the end result of all this that we've got happening?
Look, obviously, we've got these new changes, and some of them are legislative. I'd like to see the whole team embrace that process,
Right.
and just get a bit of peer resistance in that.
Yeah.
Old guys been on the workplace for a long time.
Yeah.
Don't want to make the change.
Yeah.
So that's it. So better team performance as a result of those.
Right.
Implementing the new procedures.
And what effect's that having on you with this resistance from the other guys?
It's a relational one, but it's affecting my workflow because I feel difficult. It feels difficult when I try and do the new thing, the right thing,
Right.
and I get this pressure to continue on in the old way.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just that
Okay.
little bit of tension there.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there some things that you think, could be done sort of to change that? Or is there anything you could do?
Oh yes, certainly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think probably the strongest thing I could do in terms of there's a couple of things, but the first one would be actually continue on with the right example.
Right.
Obviously,
Yeah.
and that'd be an important thing. The other one would be at appropriate times, perhaps talking to my department manager, not my section manager,
Yes.
but my department managers.
Yeah.
Trying to engage them and help in the process. That
Yep.
I could do that. And so another thing, not for me necessarily, could be perhaps get a third party come in and do a different session. So we did a session on why we're going to change.
Yeah.
Maybe a session on now let's implement the changes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what. Perhaps they're three options, and two of them I could be directly involved in.
Okay, so let's think about the ones that you could be involved in straight away. What are the things that you could actually specifically do?
I suppose initially, as soon as I go to my desk, I could just continue with the right example, implementing the new processes, and perhaps being very transparent in the positive effect of those processes.
Right. Yep.
Some of them are really good because they stop us a number of old processes we don't have to do. There are new processes we have to do, but on balance, it is a much easier deal for us. Yeah.
Okay.
And leads to better productivity. Yeah.
Right, okay. So when do you think you could start doing that?
Well, in that example setting, that could be done straight away, of course.
Right.
As soon as I go back to my desk,
Yeah.
we can start that and just continue on. The difficulty there is just battling against the peer pressure.
Yeah.
But that's just trying, I suppose, do the right job and trying to engage people in the right process. Yeah, I could do that straight away.
Yeah. And you're happy doing that?
I am. I have difficulty with it, but I am happy to do it because, we simply have to change.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, that sounds like a great plan. I think you're on the right track. That leading by example like that is probably a good way of dragging everybody along with you.
Okay, yeah.
So I think, that sounds great. And I encourage you to go and do that straight away. What about if, and I'd like to support you with doing that. So, once you get out there and start doing that, if you're finding that you're having any problems or you're hitting any walls or anything like that, you let me know straight away, and I'm here to help you as much as I possibly can. And what about, let's put aside a time in maybe, 2 weeks from today?
Yeah,
maybe
certainly.
about the same time.
About the same time.
I'll send you a meeting request, and we come back and review how it's going. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'll try, and so we'll just use that example approach. I'll go out and I'll do the job properly for the next couple of weeks. We'll see how it starts to move, all right? And then we can talk about other things if we need to.
Yeah.
Other methodologies if we need to from there. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Great. All right. Well, good luck with it, Jeff.
Excellent.
Let's see how we go.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Phil.
mate.
See ya.
See ya.